So in this portion of the website, I will be discussing the Columbia Depression Scale and how it's used to determine if someone has depression and or suicidal thoughts. The Columbia Depression Scale was first developed in 2007 for a National Institute of Mental Health study for adolescent suicide attempters, and it was developed by the Columbia University Department of Psychiatry in the Division of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. The scale itself has 22 questions on it, and it is self-reported for adolescents ages 11 and older to test for both depression and suicide. Questions focus mainly on feelings and behaviors over the past 4 weeks. There are parallel instruments for youth and parents. Scoring directions provide a level of risk and percentage of youth who score within each risk range. Scoring between a 0 and 6 is a very unlikely chance of depression, often seen in 2 out of 3 teens. 7 through 11 score is moderately likely, seen in 1/4 of teens. 12 through 15 is a likely chance of depression in 1 in 10 teens. Anything that's 16 or above is a highly likely chance of having depression. This is seen in roughly 1 in 50 children. So this is an example of what the depression scale questionnaire looks like. Every single question must be answered in a yes or no format, and different versions are given depending on who's filling it out, whether it's by a teen, male or female teen, or the parents of the child. There is also an extension of the depression scale itself called the Columbia Suicide Severity Rating Scale, and this is just a rating scale that's used to determine the risk of suicide in children. If certain sections of this scale are filled out, then help is absolutely not just recommended, but it will be required. It can be very difficult for college students to reach out for help because a lot of them don't actually know the signs and symptoms of a lot of mental health issues. But if you are experiencing any of the questions on any of the scales, it's important to know that you are not alone and help is out there. JMU offers free counseling and other services for all students who are suffering with mental health. And as always, there is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. This is the current number you can use and call if you are experiencing suicidal thoughts.